Thank you for listening to the devotional today. It's entitled Squirrels and My Companions by Jared Williams.
I went on a walk the other day, it's probably about a week ago. And when I go on my walks for lunch, I usually try to walk when it's nice. And I will usually FaceTime Stacy during the walk. We don't have quite as much time to sit and chit chat as we used to now that school and everything started. Um, but we'll just sit and chit chat. And I was walking the other day, and she was talking. She was in the car, so she wasn't really looking at me on FaceTime, well, but she just had the phone on in the car, and the kids were in the car. And I said, "There are a lot of squirrels out." And she said, "What do you mean?" I said, "There are a lot of squirrels out." And so I started counting squirrels. I got 72 squirrels inside of 5 minutes. And then Kale goes, "Did you see the white one?" And I had told him months ago about a walk I was on, and I saw a white squirrel on this walk. And matter of fact, I did see the white squirrel out of those 72. But it made me kind of think about why some memories, some situations get kind of burned into our mind, and we can't forget about them, or they kind of come back to us. And so I thought, and I looked on, the ultimate research source, Google, to try to find that out. I never could really find a good answer. And then it kind of dawned on me. The reason that those memories stick in our brain, the reason those memories stay with us, whether they're good or bad, is simply because we were there. If you weren't there to see that memory, or you weren't there to experience that memory, you wouldn't have it. And I bring that up to say this. In 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 33, the King James Version says, "Be not deceived, evil communications corrupt good manners." The New American Standard presents it this way. It says, "Be not deceived, bad company corrupts good morals." And so I just want to do something real quick here. Got my camera out. I'm going to take a photo of the congregation. I'll be posting this on Facebook later. No, we won't. So what I'm going to do, I've got the photo here. You all look fantastic. I can tell you're all smiling under your masks, just happy to listen to this lesson, possibly confused as what he's doing. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this photo and I'm going to delete it. Okay. All right. So now I've deleted the photo, but it's still in my recently deleted files. So I'm going to go there. What to do? Yes. And permanently delete. Photo's gone. I can't get it back no matter what I want to do. Our brains don't work that way, unfortunately. There is no permanent delete button in your brain. And that's why when the Bible tells us bad company corrupts good morals, it wasn't just friendly advice from God. It wasn't just, hey, you might want to know this. This is God letting us know how our brains work. And if we associate with people that bring us down, if we associate with people that are going to drag down our Christianity, it's going to affect you. You're going to have that in your brain somewhere. Now, Romans chapter 12, verse 2 tells us, "Be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed." So there must be a way to live within this world and not be dragged down by it. Philippians chapter 4, verse 8 through 9. "Finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of good report, if there be any virtue, if there be any praise, think on these things." We live in a world, I think I'm fairly young, but I cannot remember the world being as divisive and as nasty as it is right now. In my lifetime, I don't remember it. People are just mean. People are just nasty. People are not patient with each other. People will rip you down and your beliefs in a heartbeat just because they want to. And you can get drugged down into that as well. But if we focus on the things that are true, that are pure, that are honest, that are just, that are lovely, that are of good report, that's what we'll remember. And so my hope is the next time you're on a walk and get encircled by 72 squirrels, one of which may or may not be a white albino squirrel that follows you around and has creepy eyes, whatever. Or the next time you take out your camera to take a photo, just take a second and think about the people that you surround yourself with. Are they pure? Are they honest? Or are they bad company for you? Think about what kind of person I am to those around me. Am I pure? Am I honest? Or am I bad company for those around me? Think about what you're taking in. Think about what you're putting out. And if we do that, we can all be transformed.
Thank you for taking the time to watch this short devotional. We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you'll be notified of other devotionals that will be forthcoming. Also, we encourage you to join us online live as we stream our services at each service time. More information can be found on our website at the link below. Thank you.